Oh, yeah. That's what I wanted to say before I was so rudely interrupted. But I ain't going to say no names, amigo. Self-preservation. Doing. Now, you can either be called into action to move forward or called into inaction, which is like falling back, withdrawn, building up your resources, whatever the case may be. Say, for example, if there is something you see ahead that you want to avoid, say a pile up or whatever, you're going to put on your brakes because no, sir, ma'am, we're not going into that. So pump your brakes. Then if there's something impending that requires for you to speed swiftly, depart from, say, a burning vessel, whatever it is. You need to get away far from swiftly. So that will propel you into action, and putting on the brakes propels you to inaction. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, or not at all. Because you only see what you pay attention to. You see what you seek. Whatever you're looking for is right there, anywhere. And you can only be tempted by what you already desire. You ain't going to tempt me with no rutabaga because I don't want it and I don't like it. Now, I'm not going to say what I would be tempted by, but you have your own things that you know what your currency is. It will either propel you into action or make you say, hold on, wait a minute now. Come again? Say, oh, excuse me. What? What? Take pause. And whatever don't feel right in your gut, what you say, what you feel. I would. It's okay. Fight, flight, or avoidance. To every action, there's an equal and opposite. Equal, depending on the action, what may be fight, opposite, flight, avoidance. No attention whatsoever. Pay very dearly, carefully, wisely with your attention. It has no power unless you give it to it. You deserve what you allow, and it's okay. Don't believe in waste of time. No loss, only experience. You get something from it, regardless of what it is. Say somebody owe you $20 and they haven't paid you yet. Then they don't get no more credit. Like they don't, if someone picks and chooses when to tell the truth, you could very well pick and choose when to believe them. That's all. And if the person never pays you your $20, that's the price of the lesson you could charge you the game. But guess what? They can't come for you. That's a small price to pay for somebody can't ask you for nothing else. No more. So the prices vary, but the lesson is more valuable than the fiat currency. It's just a small thing to a giant. It's like the game of Monopoly. This is just games being played. So take that with you throughout your day. Ooh, and I got another oculatum. I already know this one that I meant to say the other day and couldn't find it, but it's in there. And guess what? You're just going to put it in this one. A poacher's bag is never full. You know what a poacher is? A poacher's a thief. Sometimes they steal the truth. Sometimes they steal possessions. Sometimes they steal emotions. Whatever it is, they can never get enough. They're never going to be satisfied. And they're only going to be able to do what you allow. A taker just takes and takes and takes and takes. And givers attract takers. And takers are attracted to givers. They're like the perfect match. But it's not a win-win. Parasitic relationships, one wins. Symbiotic relationships. Look, I'm going into biology. Let me just stay focused. The point is, if you know a poacher, just recognize them for who they are. And you don't have to let them take your time, energy, money, or none of that. You don't have to. You can if you want to. I mean, you're free to. Feel free. By all means. But just know that it will never be enough. Then you be, oh, here come this one. Here this one. He always got his hand out. Or always got. They're poachers. That's what they do. They from Taker Town. And all they going to do is have you standing in the grief line right along with them. The line don't move. Then when you get to the register, You done pay for all these boxes of bullshit and all type of shit, shenanigans. That's a whole nother show. But yeah, y'all got this. Don't just think you can. Know you can.